Here's a quick tip on percussion with hybrid picking, so pick and fingers. Most of the really ornate guitar percussive players are playing fingerstyle, so that way they can get all over to the different bits of the guitar and make different sounds. I'm more interested in having a little bit of percussion available while I do my normal stuff. So there's kind of three things going on at any given time, and our goal is to see how many of them we can keep moving. Pardon the tuba. So thing one is our pick, which is alternate picking. Usually our bass line, right? Thing two is our fingers, and our fingers can be grabbing little melodies or chord stuff, right? So thing three is percussion. So for me, I like to just rotate my arm and bounce kind of my thumb knuckle up here by my pickup. It's things that isn't actually plugged in, because I'm not usually plugged in on these videos. So all of those things on their own, not too bad. I can alternate pick. I can get my fingers going on melody stuff or chords, or I can get this little percussion thing. So how do we put them together? The easiest way is to let them take turns. So if I'm thinking about my percussion on like a backbeat, I'm gonna start my bass line going here, straight eighths. And I'm gonna just not play the second and fourth beat. And if you're going long enough, people start to fill in the sound of that beat 2 and 4 in their heads. They hear it even if you don't play it. Sleight of hand. Or same thing with my chords. I'm just grabbing this little D minor 7 thing. So as long as everyone's taking turns, it's fine, right? Preschool rules. It's nice to be a little freer than that. So the big trick for me comes in getting a percussion sound while you're playing the melody. And I kind of do, it's like a little banjo trick. It's almost like playing claw hammer banjo. So I take the back of my middle finger and I just drop it pretty heavily on the string I want to play. If I do that, my thumb comes into contact with the big strings down here. And that's nice if you're playing a continuous eighth note thing. And you want to get that backbeat going. It works pretty well. So alternate picking for the bass line, fingers going for the high stuff, and I'm sneaking these little thumb knocks in whenever it feels appropriate, and then a couple more than that. But I'm trying to get the thumb knock and the melody note together. I'm going, it's hard to do at this angle. It's really, it's percussive, right? I'm dropping my hand on the string, and it'll take a bit before you can aim that. And it kind of comes from clawhammer banjo playing, as all great jazz guitar tricks do. So we don't need to abandon the pick, because it's nice to have the pick if you want to play a little quick thing. It's good to have a pick. And we can still get a little bit of this percussion going. It doesn't have to be on a backbeat, right? If you were going to be real meticulous about it, play the same, I'm just playing like F to E, a little two-note thing. Pick any 1/8 note out of the measure and see if you can get it. Like 1. Keep moving it over one, pick any two. There's the Tuck Andrews thing, where if you want to be able to play anything, you gotta be able to play everything. Can't really sustain that for too long because your arm's gonna get tired, or my arm gets tired. So yeah, you can get a little bit of this percussive thing with hybrid picking. And it either comes from our thumb. Well, it's always the thumb, but I'm either thinking about my thumb bouncing off the string, like it's the primary move, or I'm playing the note with the back of my middle fingernail. And the action of doing that kind of pulls my thumb down to where it needs to be. I also have stupid low action on this guitar, so that does help with the thumb percussion thing. Hope that's of some use to you. Thanks.